Hey everybody, so I hope you're having a really fantastic day. Today I'm going to do a video all about a rye flour hair wash. It is a fantastic, super cheap, zero waste option for cleansing your hair. I'm going to tell you all about it in this video. So I got this idea from Eleanor Earth on Instagram, who is a gorgeous Swedish lady. I'll make sure she's linked down below. She talks a lot about modern day rituals, lots of zero waste beauty. You should definitely give her a follow if you're interested in this video. So this is the second time that I've done the wash. These are the results and I could not be happier with these. Obviously my hair is curly hair, but this rye flour wash would work for pretty much any hair type, I am convinced. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do to make it, to use it, and then afterwards I'll give you my full review on the rye flour hair wash. So to make it, all you're going to need is a glass jar with a lid, very important. You'll need a cup measure and a tablespoon measure. You'll need some rye flour and you'll need a straining bag. This is just a milk bag that I bought on Amazon ages ago, but you could use a muslin or something like that. And then you'll need freshly boiled water. So all we're going to do is put 2 tablespoons of rye flour in the jar. You need to be fairly level because if it's too much then it'll be too gloopy. So just put 2 of those in there. And then a cup of the boiling water. Be super careful obviously when you do this. And put the lid on. And you're going to need some kind of cloth to make sure you don't actually burn your hand on the next part. Then just give it a super good shake for a reasonably long time. I don't know if this is right, but I'm going to go in with a fork because some of the lumps are not coming apart, so I am just going to kind of try and break it up a bit with a fork. Kind of want like all of the particles to be mixing nicely. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is put the lid on and then just wait for it to cool down. So this has been sitting now for about 3 or 4 hours and you can see kind of the colour and consistency that it is. It looks kind of grey, but actually when you filter it, it filters out most of the grey stuff, so it looks kind of prettier. And yeah, you just want to make sure it's totally shaken up and then strain it through your milk bag or other kind of strainer. And then this bit's kind of gross. You just squish it all out. Now I've done this with, like I said, wholemeal flour today, and the last time I did it with just white, and the white was so much goopier and harder to strain. So I'd say the wholemeal is so much better to do. So if you can find a wholemeal rye, then I definitely recommend that. Otherwise you might have to change the ratios to like maybe 1 tablespoon of white rye flour to 1 cup of water. And that is what you want. Look at that. That is your rye flour hair wash. I like to whisk it up just because the last bit that comes out is quite thick and the first bit that goes in is quite thin, so that way it's just kind of all mixed together and it's really, really smooth. Then I'm just going to pour it back into this cleaned container, and there you have your rye flour hair wash. You can keep this in your fridge probably for a couple of days. I'm not sure, I've never tried it because I just use it all straight away. I'm not sure how much you really need of this. I always use the whole thing, but you could experiment with using less and then keeping the rest. Depends how often you wash your hair as well. I don't wash my hair very often, probably every 4 or 5 days at the minute in the summer. Yeah, that'll probably do me. With what's left in here, it's pretty much just all of the really weird particles of rye, and I'm not going to use those. There's not very many either, so I'm not sure you could do much with them. You might be able to like dehydrate them or dry them out or something and then use it as a scrub or a face wash, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to pop that in the bin, turn it inside out and give it a really good rinse off so it's nice and clean, ready for the next time. So I'm going to start by just completely drenching my hair and make sure it's wet all the way up until the roots, like all the way through completely. If you've got a really powerful shower, this will be so easy. Then I'm just going to kind of squish as much water out as I humanly can and then put the rye flour in. Okay, so I'm going to put this rye flour mixture in my hair. I'm not sure really how I'm going to do this on camera because it's quite runny. Okay, it's pretty much all in my hair. You can't really see it, it's pretty invisible. You can hear it, it's got a good squelch to it. Now, Eleanor says that it can be used as a conditioner as well. So if you have quite fine hair, then this probably works, but I have tried it and I kind of felt like my hair wasn't gonna curl as beautifully, like I needed to put some conditioner in. Maybe that's just force of habit, and maybe it's just something that your hair gets used to, but I still try and scrunch this in like I would do a conditioner, and then make sure that my roots are really super clean. So I have rinsed my hair, and I have rinsed and rinsed just to make sure there is nothing left in my hair. It's not like I could really feel like there was much product in my hair, if that makes sense, but I just want to make sure it's all completely out. My hair doesn't feel squeaky clean like it would do with a clay wash, but it does feel clean, but it definitely feels like a little bit straw-like it needs some conditioner. So I'm going to go ahead and add in some conditioner. So my hair feels exactly as clean and conditioned as it would do normally with regular shampoo and conditioner, so that's a good sign. I'm going to go ahead and style it and then I'll come back to you. So these are the results on my hair. Now, two important things to say. One is I had a haircut about a week ago, and so that's probably brought my hair a bit back to life since the last time that you saw it. Two, these are the stylers that I used. I used the Deva Curl Wave Maker and the Not Your Mother's Naturals Blue Sea Kale and Pure Coconut Water Weightless Mousse, which I've done a review on this. I love this product so much. I did use my Denman brush, so if you have seen that video about how I get more ringlets, that's the kind of routine that I followed and how to style it. So going back to the rye flour, I thought it was so easy to do. All you actually had to do was kind of mix it, shake it, leave it, squeeze it, and you were kind of done, ready for the shower, and you can make it in advance, put it in the fridge. So that's really easy. You can just do it one evening and then it's kind of ready. It's so cheap as well. The wholemeal rye flour, I don't even know what it is a bag, like max £2 I guess for a big bag of that rye flour, and I am really fortunate I can just get it from my local Sainsbury's. Actually, they stock it there. It's quite a big Sainsbury's, but they do stock it, and so it's not a complicated thing to find. It was really easy to use, it wasn't sticky, it didn't leave any residue, there's no waxiness. It just wasn't gross to use, it was really nice. It's kind of like shampoo, only it didn't lather at all, and it was really easy to work into the hair, into the roots, and squish in like conditioner. The last time that I did the rye flour hair wash, it was very comparable to a shampoo in terms of how many days it took until I needed to wash my hair again. So about 4 or 5 in the summertime, probably 3 or 4 in the wintertime, I'd be guessing. But yeah, my roots didn't feel greasy at all. I didn't need to use any kind of product to revive my hair or anything like that, and it didn't weigh my hair down in any way. So yeah, I love it. Can you tell? So one thing to mention as well would be that if you have like a gluten intolerance or an allergy, it is rye flour. I'm pretty sure it has a small amount of gluten in there. It might react with your scalp, and even if you don't have an allergy, still might react with your scalp because it's not a tried and tested shampoo in some factory somewhere that they've done loads of dermatological testing. I'm just someone here that says, works fine for me, but it might not for you, so just be a bit careful. If you're a bit worried or you're someone with lots of allergies, maybe do a little patch test on your hand just to check that it works okay for you. I feel like it's also brought out all the natural highlights. I'm not even sure what that is. I think it's just the combination of all of the products, but the hair is looking very good today. I'm sure the cut helped as well, because it does look really great. Can't stop looking at it. Anyhow, that is my video for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I hope you go away, buy a bag of rye flour and make some. Please let me know if you do in the comments down below. I'd really love to hear your opinion and experience and how it worked for you. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you're new here, and leave me a comment down below saying hi. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you have a really fantastic rest of your day. Bye.